The woman clearly remembered that her husband's wedding ring had been cremated along with his body. Now the ring had inexplicably appeared on the bedside table. Just as she was bewildered, she heard her daughter calling Daddy from the next room. When she reached the door, she could hear her husband playing a game with their daughter. Terrified, the woman threw the door open, only to see her daughter alone in the room. Her tense, racing heart finally settled. Her daughter said that Daddy had just been playing with her. Daddy had said he missed them very much. The woman thought her young daughter must have missed her deceased father too much, but her daughter insisted it really was Daddy, and that he had never died. He had been playing hide and seek with her all along, and even kissed her on the forehead. The woman gently stroked her daughter's hair, and comforted her, telling her not to imagine things. At that moment, the woman was astonished to find her daughter's hair smelled of the cologne her husband used to wear. In her memory, she had personally cremated that perfume along with his body. While she was still puzzled, her daughter pointed at the curtains and said Daddy was hiding there. Suddenly, a flash of lightning revealed a figure behind the curtains. Startled, the woman took a step-by-step approach toward the curtains. When she finally summoned the courage to pull them aside, it proved to be a false alarm. Coming to her senses, the woman scolded her daughter for lying, and told her to go to sleep immediately. But when she returned to the bedroom, she was horrified to find the ring that had been on the table was gone without a trace. At that moment, accompanied by another flash of lightning, their wedding photo mysteriously fell from the wall. Terrified, the woman slowly approached to inspect it, and discovered that a loose nail had simply popped out. She placed the fallen photo back on the table, all the while wondering where the ring had gone. By now, the woman even suspected that both she and her daughter were hallucinating. When she opened her eyes the next morning, she was plunged back into terror. The wedding photo she had left on the table the night before was now magically back on the wall. She wondered if everything that had happened was just a dream. Still in a daze, the woman made herself a glass of milk to steady her nerves. No sooner had she taken a sip than she saw her daughter emerge from her room with a sleepy look on her face. The woman scolded her daughter for secretly playing on the tablet the night before. Her daughter said that last night Daddy had asked her to play hide and seek with him. Daddy played with her every night. This snapped the woman's newly relaxed nerves taut again. Watching her daughter leave for school, the woman just reached for her glass when she realized the milk had turned into coffee. This sight made her jump in fright. She had clearly poured hot milk moments before, and in their home, only her husband had ever liked coffee. After his death, she had thrown out all the coffee in the house. Overwhelmed by the series of terrifying events, her body reacted with nausea and she began to vomit. Adding to the eeriness, the words "I'm back" appeared on the mirror. The woman had no choice but to call her best friend for help. After hearing what had happened, her friend comforted her, saying she must be missing her late husband too much. To put her at ease, her friend had cameras installed in the house, so that everything that happened would be clearly recorded. That night, the woman suddenly heard footsteps she recognized as her husband's. Mustering her courage, she went to investigate but found no one. Her daughter was not playing hide and seek with Daddy but was sleeping peacefully. This made the woman suspect that her daughter's story had been just a dream. Back at her bedside, she suddenly remembered the cameras. She reviewed the footage and saw nothing unusual. When she pointed the camera at herself, she was horrified to discover her late husband's figure behind the curtains. With thunder crashing around her, the woman dropped her phone in terror.